Hello! So today's topic is Aemilst. Oh, if you don't know who Aemilst is, she is a YouTuber who also posts on Instagram, and I'm not sure if she has TikTok or not, but yes. And her content really revolves on her showing off her relationship with her husband. Now, in all honesty, her content in general is just weird. Very weird. Well, I will say that her content is an issue in this whole controversy, but the biggest issue is the beef that she has with another creator named Hiii and his girlfriend. Now, Hiii has already addressed the situation and even made a video about it, but Aemilst had the audacity to say that, oh, I'm on vacation and don't have time to watch it. Sounds like a bad excuse to me. Her general content is just trying to show off that her husband is this rich CEO and treats her like a princess and can buy her whatever she wants, this, and that. Which, sorry to break it to you, has been proven that is not true. Actually, the incoming video is someone who used to talk about her a few months ago.
If you look closely in their videos, you'll notice something else. The wife is always the one recording. You can only see one of her hands at a time, which means the other hand is holding the camera. Now, tell me, what kind of CEO with all the money in the world wouldn't just hire someone to film for them? Exactly, they're operating on a low budget. That's also why, if you think about it, they barely have any long-form videos on their YouTube channel, because longer content takes effort and resources to make, and since they don't have much of either, they spam YouTube Shorts instead, which is probably where most of their income comes from. And let's be real, it's not easy to become a CEO in your 20s, especially when there are men twice that age who have been working at the same company for decades.
Anyways, like I said, the main issue is the beef that she has with Hiii. So once before, Hiii and Aemilst were actually close friends, and they both have similar content. So in my personal opinion, I don't enjoy Hiii or Aemilst content, so I'm not being biased here when I say that Hiii is in the right and Aemilst should be getting canceled right now. It honestly all started when Aemilst posted a story about a friend, which is Hiii, and is basically just shit-talking him the entire time. But not just shit-talking him, but also shit-talking his girlfriend, Teddy. Which, low blow, who are you? Who are you? Shut up! Anyways, this is what she had to say. I usually stay quiet about things, but I just want to say this. Please don't compare my husband, a man who treats me with love, care, and deep respect, to anyone who doesn't represent those values. My husband is a kind, very loyal, respectful. He doesn't interact with half-naked girls online. He doesn't embarrass me. He protects my heart, not his ego. He shows up for me every single day. So to see people compare him to someone who does the complete opposite feels unfair and honestly really disappointing. Please don't project unhealthy relationship onto ours. I know not everyone will understand our dynamic. Well, to be fair, that's not the start of their drama. The start of their drama was when messages got leaked of Hiii and Aemilst going back and forth because Hiii claimed that Aemilst had been stealing him and his girlfriend's content, which is true, by the way. And, it just gets worse from here. It gets really bad and really messy because Aemilst had the audacity to post on her story basically body shaming Teddy. Which, if you have to go as low to body shame someone, you're clearly insecure with yourself and are projecting your own insecurities onto other people. Which actually makes sense because she was exposed for editing her waist. And no, I'm not body shaming Aemilst. I would never, ever go as low to talk about someone's weight, their physical appearance, and stuff they're insecure about. But since Aemilst is so comfortable on body shaming somebody else, when you're the one editing your own body, which is insane, by the way. And that's just, well, Aemilst had deleted that story, but then Teddy, being the queen that she is, posted a story right after. Posted 8 weeks ago because she body shamed me. Don't let anyone make you feel insecure about your body. I love my tummy, I love my imperfections on my skin. As you should, queen. But, rightfully so, Hiyoga was not happy with what Aemilst had said about his girlfriend. Which makes sense. You would want to defend your partner if someone is out here body shaming them. So, Hiyoga released a statement, and this is what he had to say. If I catch you publicly shame me or my girlfriend ever again, I will utilize all available resources to my disposal to bring awareness of what kind of person you are. And be sure I will not be the only one coming forward. My guy Hiyoga does not play around about his girlfriend. He's crashing out. He's gonna crash out. Oh, I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones. As he should, though. Because, Aemilst, that was a low blow. Even though you have been caught editing not only yourself, but also your boyfriend. If that's not projection, I don't know what is. Ways. Right after that, Hiyoga started to post more stories exposing Aemilst and just basically shit-talking her as well. And this is what he had to say. Hey, Aemilst, I should have came forward a long time ago, but I guess today is finally the day. I said he was gonna crash out. Now look at this. First, your relationship is as fake as your husband's credit cards. Keep slandering me because I follow my friends who are adult content creators. Good thing that nobody can make that point against you because you happen to be so minor-friendly. Now here Hiyoga is throwing loads of shade because we all know that Aemilst is far from minor-friendly. It's all the grabbing, the touching, the give me the money, like him putting his hand like up her skirts. Huh. So, he pointed that out, and she's basically just a hypocrite, and to be honest, and technically sexist, and shaming those people too. Cause mind you, all those half-naked girls are cosplayers. That is their job. I'm sorry a cosplayer doesn't want to wear a winter coat, sweatpants, sweatbands, a sweat headband, everything. A whole getup. A tracksuit in the middle of summer. Being honest, this is such a non-issue because he's not cheating on his girlfriend. All he's doing is following his friends. Is that such a crime, Aemilst? And again, you're a hypocrite because you don't make minor-friendly content to be calling other people out. Oh, you're half-naked. This is not. You follow half-naked girls. Girl. Look at your own content for a second, please. Being a cosplayer is their job, something you should get a job, instead of asking your fake husband for fake money. And time for Hiyoga's third point, and by the way, who the fuck sues minors on Instagram? Oh yeah, so I forgot to mention, Aemilst likes to sue and abuse the copyright function on people who hate on her. An example of this is a creator named Barlarky, which, love him, he's biggest hater, love him. He once posted a video of Aemilst and her content, basically just hating on her, saying that this content is really weird and the comments are gross as well. And Aemilst, being the insecure projecting that she is, copyrighted his video multiple times. Which there's proof of this that Barlarky himself gave and said it was her.
You guys remember, it's almost been a year. Let me double check. It was only 3 months ago. 3 months ago, I made a video called The Most Annoying Couple on the Internet. There's some lore behind this video. I made a video on this couple called Aemilst. They're very cringe and annoying. This had like 230k in a day or something, was really good. Until they took it down. How did they take it down? They abused the copyright strike system, which is illegal, by the way. I had to wait 10 working days for my appeal to go through. So the video was basically off YouTube for 10 days. And it ended up being reinstated. Then, it's continued going up, and it hit 1.3 million views in 3 months, which is ridiculous. It was a huge spit in the face. Stop abusing the system, it's cringe. Till this day, I still have some of their fans be like, you're just jealous. Yeah, I'm jealous, man. I really want to be in a relationship like that. But fast forward 3 months to present day, which is...
So, yeah. She also sues children who the video or post a comment under her videos hating. Which, by the way, You're a grown-ass woman fighting with children. Are you okay? And even after all that, Aemilst still has something to say. Which, I don't even know how you can come back from that. But this was her first point. Accused of being fake and a red flag, while your man's out here following half-naked girls like it's a sport. Make it make sense. If you're unhappy with your own man, don't project it onto mine. Girl, you stay on this. You stay on this. They're fully grown adults. Jesus! And here she goes playing the victim. If there's one thing I've learned from all this, it's to trust your gut. Even when your heart wants to believe the best in someone, sometimes the people you defend the most will be the first to throw you under the bus. And when they do, don't blame yourself for being kind, blame them for taking advantage of it. Speak your truth when you're ready to stay respectful even when they aren't. Girl, was it respectful to say, "Oh, your man is following half-naked girls. Oh, I'm body-shaming you, but I'm respectful"? Ma'am, take your own advice. Another point she's making. They crossed the line, mocking my relationship, calling my husband car fake, saying our marriage is just for show. We've been together since 2020. We are legally married. We built everything. We have side by side. Girl, he's not the only one who's proved that your shit is fake. Come on now. I always tried to be there to support, encourage, and remind him not to give up. These weren't for content. These were genuine moments from someone who cared. Who's gonna tell her if these were genuine moments that you genuinely cared, you wouldn't be using them against him? That's like saying, "Oh, I let you have a cookie because I'm nice." But then I'm always bringing it up saying, "Oh, I gave you a cookie, I gave you a cookie, I gave you a cookie." Like, girl, shut up. And after some time, Aemilst decided, oh, she can't take it anymore and came out with an apology. Which is, can you really call it an apology? It's pretty bad and pretty second-handed and pretty trash. I want to end this with peace. I'm sorry for the mistakes I've made, for the things I've said before. I'm not perfect. I'm just a human. Still learning, still growing. I've made poor choices, trusted the wrong people, that's backhanded, and sometimes reacted with emotions I didn't know how to control. But being constantly reminded of my past and being mocked for it, that doesn't make anyone stronger. We all have things we've done that we're not proud of. But I've been trying, I've changed, and I'm still trying. I don't regret crossing paths with Yoga and Teddy. They were real laughs, real moments, and good memories. For that, I'll always be thankful. But maybe the lesson was to learn the difference. It got cut off the last part. It's gone. In fact, I don't even want to know it. I don't care. This apology, which can you even call it an apology, was very backhanded and just wasn't a genuine apology at all. Okay, just being completely honest. Actual lesson is that Aemilst is a big fake who copies content, hates on other people, edits her body, but body shames other people, which is insane. And likes to play the victim when she's the one who started the whole drama. So, moral of the story, Aemilst is weird, and her content. Yoga also came out with a video, so please go check that out if you want more information on the situation. But all is done and all is said. Aemilst is weird. Bye guys, I hope you have a good night or good day or good evening.